Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to explain you the decimal expansion and some of the exercise problem of 1.3 class 9 NCERT textbook. To do the problems, you need to have a prerequisite of the definition of terminating and non-terminating expansion. So just to recap what is terminating, the terminating expansion is one in which the remainder becomes 0. So just remember in the last class I have explained this. If the remainder becomes 0, then it is a terminating expansion. And if the remainder does not become 0, that is non-terminating. So in non-terminating, remainder does not become 0. In terminating expansion, the remainder becomes 0. And for rational number, there are two cases. One is the remainder becomes 0 and the decimal expansion is repeating or recurring. For irrational number, this remainder is not become 0 and the expansion is not repeating. So just to remember these two to solve the problems, let us take one by one. For exercise 1.3 question number 1, I'll just read the question. Write the following in a decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. Okay, for the first problem, 36 divided by 100, we are going to solve this and tell me the decimal form of this and which decimal expansion this problem occurs. So let us take the division here. So 36 divided by 100. Since 36 is lesser than 100, put point here and it will become 360. 100 3s are 360, 300 sorry. So 60 and put 0 here, 100 6 is 600 and the remainder becomes 0. So once the remainder becomes 0, we can say the decimal form is 0.36 and this is remainder becomes 0, then the expansion is terminating expansion. Go for the second one, 1 divided by 11. We'll need to find out what is the decimal expansion of this and find out which is terminating or non-terminating. So 1 upon 11, 1 is way lesser than 11, put point here and it will become 10. Again 10 is lesser than 11, put one more 0 here, it will become 100. So 11 9s are 99 and again this is the remainder becomes 1 and it will start again with the same process 10 for point and 10 for 10 since 10 is lesser than 11 put one more 0 and put 0 here and again 100 9s are 99 11 9s are 99 sorry and now it is the remainder is 1. So this expansion is goes on repeating and this is also goes on repeating and there is no end for this and you can say the answer for this is 0.090909. It will goes on like this. We can shortly write as 0.09 whole bar and since it is not terminating you can say it is non-terminating and recurring or repeating expansion. So this is the answer for the second question. For the first question, the answer is terminating. Second one, it is non-terminating and repeating. Third problem says 4 upon 1 by 8. Just convert this in a normal fraction. 8 4s are 32. 32 plus 1 is 33 divided by 8. Let us check what's the decimal expansion and what is the form or kind of decimal expansion. So 33 divided by 8. So 8 4s are 32. Remainder is 1. Again put 0 here. It will become 10. 8 1s are 8. So 10 by 8 is 2. Put 0 here. 8 2s are 16. And this is 4. 4 is a remainder. Put 0. And 8 5s are 40. You can say here the remainder is 0 and this is stopping here. You can write the decimal expansion of this problem is 4.125 and which type of expansion is this? It is terminating expansion. So this is the answer for this third question. Let us take the next question. 3 divided by 13. Calculate here. So 3 upon 13. Since 3 is lesser than 13, you can put point here and it will become 30. 13 2s are 26. 4 is a reminder. Put 0 here. 13 3s are 39. 1 is a reminder. Put 10 here. And you can substitute 0 since 10 is lesser than 13. You put 0, one more 0 here. And it will become 13 7 ja 91. And the remainder is 9. Put 0 here. 13 6 ja 78. And the remainder becomes 12. And put 0 here. 120. 13 9 ja 117. And the remainder is 3 here. So it will start again with 3. You put 30 here and it is start again. All these terms are repeating once again. So this is goes on like this and this is goes on like this. So since the expansion is continuing and repeating, you can say this is non-terminating and recurring or a repeating expansion. And the answer for this is 0.230769 whole bar since it is repeating. I'll take up the next question, that is 2 divided by 11. So I'll start with here. Put point here and it will become 20. 11 ones are 11 and the remainder is 9. Put 90 here. 11 8s are 88 and the remainder is 2. Again it start with 20 or 2 and this goes on like this. So since it is again not terminating, you can say this is non-terminating and a recurring or repeating expansion. The answer for this question is 0.18 bar. So I'll take up the last question, that is 329 divided by 400. Substitute 329 here and 400 here. 320 is way lesser than 400. Put point here and it will become 3290. So 408 is 3200 and the remainder is 90. Put one more 0 here. 402 is 800. Remainder is 100. Put one more 0. 402 is 800 and the remainder is 200. Put 0. 405 is 2000. So you can observe here the answer becomes 0 and remainder is, if the remainder is 0, the expansion is terminating. The expansion is terminating, so no need of do the bar here because it stopped in this position. I hope all of you understood the first question. Let us move on to the second one. The second one says the value of 1 by 7 in the question it is given. Can you predict what decimal of expansion of the remaining things without actually doing the long division? So given here 1 by 7 is equal to 0.142857 whole bar. So we can write 2 by 7 in the simplest form of 2 into 1 by 7. So that means 2 into 0.142857 whole bar. Just to multiply these two, you'll get, I'll multiply for this and you can easily multiply for the remaining things also. I'll give the answers for all the questions. So if you multiply 0.142857 into 2, you get like this. So 2 7 is a 14, 1 carry, 2 5 is a 10, 11, 1 carry, 2 8 is a 16, plus 1 17, 2 2 is a 4, 5, 2 4 is a 8, 2 1 is a 2 and 0. So the answer for the first question is 0.285714 whole bar. If you do the multiplication for the remaining things also, see 3 by 7 can be written as 3 into 1 over 7. So 3 into 0.142857 whole bar. The answer for this question is 0.428571 whole bar. If you multiply these two, you will get this answer. So similarly, 4 by 7 can be written 4 into 1 by 7. So the answer is 0.571428 whole bar. 5 by 7 is written as 5 into 1 over 7. So answer is 0.714285 whole bar. And the last one is 6 over 7. We can write 6 over 7 as 6 into 1 by 7. So answer for this question is 0.857142 whole bar. I hope all of you understood. So remember to multiply the answer. You can see here without actually doing the long division, we get the answers like this. I hope all of you understood this problem. I'll move on to the next one. That is the third question. That is very important question. Express the following in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers. And very important to know how to convert the decimal expansion into the actual problem. So till now we have solved the actual problem into decimal expansion. Now we are going to do the reverse thing. So for that, I'll take up the first one. So 0.6 bar. So let x is equal to 0.6 bar. So take point for 0.6 bar, you'll just put x here. And we know that if anything like 6.6 bar means 6 is repeating here. We know already the terminating and non-terminating expansion. We can write this as 0.6666 etc 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 and call this as equation number 1. Now multiply left hand side and right hand side by 10. We get 10x is equal to 6.6666 etc etc etc. Now 10x is equal to, take 6 outside, you will get 0.666. If you add these two, the answer should like this. 6 plus 0.666 gives 6.666. Now just observe here, you write 6 as it is, and for this term we have already taken this as x and put for x. So 10x is equal to 6 plus x. Take x into the left hand side. It will become 10x minus x is equal to 6. So 9x is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 over 9. And we can divide by common term, that is 3, 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. And x is equal to 2 by 3. So this is the required P by Q form which asked in the question. So take up the second one. 0.47 bar. You observe here the bar is only for 7, not for 4. So you carefully write let x is equal to 0.47 bar 0.47777 because 7 is repeating here, and call this as equation number 1. Again here also multiply by 10 on both the sides, left hand side and right hand side. It will become 10x is equal to 4.7777 etc. Now you carefully observe, we want 0.477 to be splitted from this. For that you need to add 4.3 plus 0.7777. Now you can just add here 4.3 plus 0.777. You'll get 777. 4 plus uh, 3 7 is 0. So 4.3 plus 0.477. Just a minute. Sorry, it is not 0.07. This is 0.4777. So you'll get like this. 4 plus 3 is 7 and 4.777. So if you add these two, it will become 4.777. The answer is, now you just take out 4.3 as it is and substitute x here. You will get 10x minus x is equal to 4.3. 9x is equal to 4.3 x is equal to 4.3 divided by 9, and in the standard form you can write like this: multiply by 10 for both numerator and denominator, it will become 43 divided by 90. So here you need to add carefully which term you need to take out. See, 0.477 you need to take out. For 0.477, if you add 4.3 only, it will become 4.777. So these two are the important steps you need to remember. So I'll come back to the third problem, that is x is equal to 0.001 whole bar, and we can write this as 0.001, etc., etc., etc. Since 0.001, this term is repeating in this. So call this as equation number 1. Since there are three zeros here, you need to multiply the given equation by 1000 on both the sides. Left hand side becomes 1000x and right hand side becomes 1.001, etc., etc., etc. Here you take out 1 outside, it will becomes 0.001, etc. Left hand side as it is 1000x. So 1000x is equal to 1 plus x. 1000x minus x is equal to 1. 999x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1 over 999. So this is the required P by Q form in the question. So I hope all of you understood this, and it is very important for your examination point of view. Just try to work out more and more problems like this to get a knowledge of all these questions. Thank you so much, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you once again.